The first thing that a leader has to have in order to be effective in safety is a genuine, heartfelt commitment to the well-being of their employees. They really have to care about this themselves. Not because somebody told them they should care, not because the numbers will look better if they care, not because they might get a raise or get promoted if their safety performance looks good, none of that, but because they, in their heart of hearts, really care about this. It matters to them. If you have strong leader-member exchange, you'll have more effective employees and safer employees. What does the senior executive want from the safety professional?
So my answer is this, that there's an essential need for safety professionals, and for me, their principal role is facilitation. Every individual in an organization needs to own the responsibility for leadership.
So what about the role of behavior in organizational safety? It's a really big question, and it's perhaps the most complex of the questions that we'll be asking and talking about in this series. The insight is that it's essential that if you're going to be an effective safety leader, you must have an understanding of what the role of behavior is in organizational safety. One difficulty is that the word behavior means different things to different people. It's the concept that the culture that is good at safety is also good at everything else. And it's pretty clear now from the data that that actually holds, that idea actually holds. And that depends on your individual relationship to the subject. So, you know, we have all kinds of goals in business, and they're all important. We've got cost goals and quality goals, and we look at sales and marketing and the long list of things that we're responsible for. And of course, those things are all important. That's what we're here for. But what I'm suggesting to you is that the safety piece is fundamental to all of that. It lies underneath it. It's the foundation on which you build.
We have available to us so much more data just coming in from technology. More ways of systematically capturing data. We have RFID tags, we have social media, we have all kinds of technologies available, and then we have bigger computers that are capable of processing all that.
So it really is a different ballgame in terms of what you can, I mean, in the old days, what we could do with what would be called predictive analytics is get values of a bunch of different variables and then do a standard statistical analysis, multivariate analysis of those. And sometimes that would be very beneficial, but it was quite limited. It was limited by how many variables you can get data on and how long it would take to process. And it was useful, but by today's standards, it would be cumbersome, be thought of as cumbersome. Today, we can get that kind of information in massive amounts and analyze it very rapidly. We can provide individual coaching to senior executives. The higher up, the better. I've coached lots of facility level managers, and they don't know, they don't realize often that they are conveying to the people around them what they really think deep down. So it's not something that you can fake. And the connection is very, very real. So you could trace that connection from the idea of inevitability through a decision, through the way something was done, to an exposure, to an incident. We worked with clients years ago over long periods of time, and we would talk to them after, say, 5 years of a good working relationship. Almost always they would say, you know, we went into this because we wanted to reduce injury rates. And we did reduce injury rates, and we're very proud of that. We're happy that that happened. What we didn't realize is that the benefit of doing all of this work was going to far exceed reducing injury rates. It was going to go, I don't mean exceed in importance, but I mean it was going to spill over into all of the other stuff that we were doing organizationally. So it's a huge insight. And the challenge that you have is how do you get this across
to the right people.